guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about dealing with expectations from friends or family. So whether you're 5 or 55, we've kind of all been there where we have had some expectations put on us from friends, family, or whoever it is. So I know I've had like the hefty weight of pressure from friends and family. And sometimes, yes, it's good because it pushes you to be better. It pushes you to do the right thing. You know, it can be really, really good. But sometimes, geez, it can be just like a little suffocating. I can't lie. But we're here to deal with that. So the question is, how do you deal with these types of pressures? Well, I found 3 ways of dealing with them the best. So let's get started. So number 1, find an ally. Find a family or a family member or a friend who's really close to your family who can be there for you, be there to support you. Because sometimes all you need is someone looking out for you who can help you in tough situations. And usually this person is someone who's older than you, someone who's kind of gone through a similar situation, so they're able to maybe talk to your loved ones, talk to your friends about how you feel because they've been there and they're trying to help you. And sometimes they're the best ones who can get through to your family and not really you. So just find an ally who can be there for you, who can really support you. Number 2, believe in yourself and be yourself. And I know that sounds really cliche and it sounds like, you know, some type of crazy advice, but it's really, really hard. It's not easy to be yourself, okay? And if you don't really know yourself, you cannot believe in yourself and you can't be yourself. And I know it's kind of a taboo topic and kind of a touchy subject, especially for certain communities, certain people. But it's important that when you feel a certain way and when you're trying to learn about yourself, especially if you have negative habits that you feel like family members are, you know, pushing you to get out of and you don't understand why, sometimes it's important to see someone for that, like a counselor, a therapist, a pastor who has a background in counseling, someone you can talk through these situations with, because oftentimes a third-party perspective is the right perspective to help you visualize what it is that you're doing. And once you start learning who you are, once you start learning how to be yourself, it's much easier to say, these are my goals, this is where I'm going, and it's much easier for people to respect you, respect what you're saying, and just be like, okay, if that's, do you, like, do what you have to do, because it's easy. They see you have a goal, they see you on track, they see you doing these things instead of all the negative things that you might be doing or the bad habits you might be putting forward. Once you know how to break these habits, it's much easier to just be yourself and believe in yourself. Seeing a therapist or a doctor doesn't mean that you're crazy or anything like that. It just means that you care about your mental health. And it's important to care about your mental health. You can get sick physically just because of what's up here. So it's very important to take care of your mental health. The world would be a much happier place if everyone cared about their mental health and if everyone cared to get to know themselves better and be more of themselves. The next one is just talking to the people who are putting pressure on you. I know it's like, what? Crazy talk. Crazy town. No, but sometimes people don't really understand or get the full gist of how much they're impacting you or how much pressure they're putting on you. And sometimes it's just important to say, listen, I understand that you're doing this for my benefit, but it's a lot. It's too much. Just step back for a second, okay? So sometimes that's important and people don't even realize what they're doing or, you know, how they're affecting you. So sometimes you just need to talk it out. Now, this doesn't work for everyone, but you know, you never know. Some people don't realize how much their words and their actions affect you, so it never hurts to really try it. And last and definitely most important is to stop caring. Sometimes that's the best you can do. People have expectations, they want you to do certain things, and that's just not what you want from your life. And at that point, you kind of have to just check out. I'm not saying ignore the person, I'm not saying not talk to them anymore, but you know, when they're saying whatever they're saying or when they're putting the pressure on you, just nod and smile and then keep it moving, because at the end of the day, you have to do what makes you the happiest. Caring about how others, you know, perceive you or how you look to other people, it gets so overwhelming. And I know this from experience, because sometimes I think for weeks about that one thing I did, and I ask the person about it or tell them about it, and it happens to come up and they're like, I forgot about that a long time ago. So you know, you're caring about things that aren't even that important. At the end of the day, do what makes you happy. Do what makes you excited inside. Do what fulfills you the most. And I'm not saying do anything illegal or dangerous, because seriously, have you seen Orange Is the New Black? Jail ain't fun. But seriously, do what makes you happy. Do what you feel feels right. And you are probably gonna make mistakes, because we all make mistakes. But this is where you learn, this is where you grow, and from those mistakes you can move on and be better. And you can even share those mistakes or those life lessons that you've learned with other people and help them to not make the same mistakes, or to help them make different decisions in life. At the end of the day, just be yourself and be happy. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And if you guys have any more tips, just leave them down below and we can talk about it. So as always, be you, believe in yourself. Peace.